Hi, I'm Jessica Marie with J Maire Skin Studio, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my at-home DIY beauty remedies. The first kitchen counter beauty trick that I'm going to introduce you to is a stretch mark treatment oil. This is really wonderful for helping boost collagen and elastin in the skin and helping repair the scar tissue. So let's talk a little bit more about castor oil. Castor oil is actually extracted from the castor plant. That plant is widely found in places like Africa, South America, and India. And castor oil is not a great oil to ingest because it's very, very thick, and it's not going to absorb into the skin as easily. So you might want to add a carrier oil like olive oil to that mix. Castor oil is really great for helping improve things like stretch marks and any type of scar tissue or keloids. Castor oil is also loaded with essential fatty acids, which overall just helps improve the health of the skin. It is commonly found in a lot of our products like our lipstick and our lip glosses to add moisture and help retain moisture. It does have a lot of anti-inflammatory and antifungal properties, which is really great, and it's super moisturizing, so it just leaves the skin looking really hydrated, radiant, and leaves it with a great glow. So go ahead and just be liberal with this. I kind of make my mask like my grandmother cooks, and she just says a pinch of this, a pinch of that, and there's really no measurement system here. It kind of just depends on how many areas of the body that you want to treat. So if you want to treat the entire body, then go ahead and be liberal with it, okay? Next, we're going to talk a little bit about lemon juice. Essentially, what the lemon juice does is it helps brighten up the skin tone. It helps even out the skin tone. So, depending on what stage your stretch marks are at, you may find that they are dark in color. This is going to help with that. It's also a really great astringent, so it's going to help tighten up the skin as well. So I'm just going to put a small amount. I would probably say somewhere around a teaspoon. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and add some turmeric powder. Turmeric is a powerful spice, and with good reason, because it has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties. Also, because of its anti-inflammatory properties, it's one of the most studied spices in medicine. So it's really great for inflamed tissue, whether you wanna use it for post-injections to help improve bruising, scarring, inflammation. If you want to use it on any type of wounds or injuries, it helps reduce the swelling and the inflammation. Turmeric has also a lot of antiseptic properties. So those antiseptics really help with conditions like acne. It also has a lot of antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, which are all conditions that we see most commonly in acneic skin. Because it has a lot of those antiseptic properties, it can also be beneficial for those who have conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and even rosacea. So I'm just going to probably put somewhere around another teaspoon. Olive oil to me is just very underrated, right? It has a lot of super antioxidants. They actually did a study on mice with olive oil, and they showed that they had less tumor production in the mice that they treated with olive oil daily. So what that means for us is that it's a super antioxidant. It's going to go in and it's going to break down all of that free radical damage, which ultimately leads to cancer, right? Olive oil is a wonderful oil that helps us balance out sebum production. So sebum is essentially where acne comes from. Sebum and bacteria. Sebum hosts a lot of bacteria. So olive oil will help us restore those balances and create homeostasis and balance in the skin. Just to add a little bit more moisture, I'm going to add around half a cup of olive oil. Once I have all of those nutrients in my bowl, what I'm going to do is just really give it a good stir. And you can use anything from a brush, you can use a spoon, you can use a wand. Again, this is a kitchen counter beauty series, so you really can't overdo it. And next, what you're going to do is just go ahead and take a layer of your mixture, and then you can apply that directly on the skin. Feel free to be liberal with your application, and you want to leave that on the skin for about 30-45 minutes. You can use this on your face, you can use this on your body. Turmeric, olive oil, castor oil, and lemon juice. Because of the lemon juice, it may sting a little bit because it is an antioxidant. So especially if you have any kind of little cuts or paper cuts or anything like that on the skin, it may sting a bit. It's okay, use it anyway. It won't hurt you. And that's the beautiful part about kitchen counter beauty. There's not very many things from your kitchen that are going to cause harm to your skin. You might want to steer clear of some of the spices like cayenne pepper and paprika, those things that have a lot of heat to them, cumin, as they could cause some irritation. But again, none of these things are going to harm you. So if you do them in excess, no problem. There's no such thing as overdoing it. And that has been sitting for about 30 or 45 minutes. Feel free to just wipe it off with a towel if you want to retain some of those nutrients, or you can just rinse it off underneath the sink. And what you'll find is that because there's a lot of vitamin C in the turmeric powder and also in some of the other ingredients like the olive oil and lemon juice, is that this area, it is going to look a little bit more brighter. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you would like to learn more kitchen counter beauty tips or some great skincare tips, please visit our website at www.JMarieSkinStudio.com, and be sure to follow us on Instagram at J Maire Skin Studio and also on Facebook at J Maire Skin Studio. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care.